Nicholas Red last updated 5 o'clock, July 29, 2018. Trump, Russia, a definitive history. Trump, Russia, a definitive history. Seth Hettena, scribe, $43.90. In spite of Associated Press journalist Seth Hettena's subtitle, Trump, Russia is not and cannot be a definitive history of Donald Trump's collusion with Russia. Such a history will be written only when current investigations are completed and all documents are available. Hettena is balanced enough to more or less admit this. As he says, there was real Russian interference in the last U.S. presidential election, but there is no conclusive evidence that it actually swayed the election result. And though Trump's unsavory golden shower romping with Russian prostitutes seems highly likely, it could possibly be scuttlebutt. For more, *book review, The World's Worst Children 3, by David Walliams. *book review, Rotorua, by Amy Head. *book review, Gabriel's Bay, by Catherine Roberts. And even so, Trump, Russia presents a dossier of persuasive evidence for Trump's collusion with both Vladimir Putin and Russian organized crime, called the Mafia, throughout this book. Long before Trump was a presidential candidate, he was a spectacularly unsuccessful property developer, facing bankruptcy. What bailed him out were huge infusions of Russian mob money, enabling him to make an apparent profit out of Trump Towers, his huge Taj Mahal casino and the various golf courses he owns around the world. Putin was, and is, fully cognizant of the Russian mob's activities, basically using them as a branch of his foreign policy. Result: as soon as Trump was bailed out by Russian money, he produced big paid advertisements belittling America's NATO allies and calling on them to pay more for shared defense. What could please Putin more than fomenting disunity among NATO allies? The pattern has continued into Trump's candidacy and presidency. The Trump team's collusion with Russia to discredit Hillary Clinton is well documented. Mind you, there really was a lot to discredit. Ironically, some of the most damning evidence was uncovered by Republicans in the days when they were supporting other Republican presidential hopefuls and wanted to head Trump off. And two investigators whom Trump has shunned, scorned and attempted to ridicule, Robert Mueller and former FBI boss James Comey, were and are principled Republicans. It cannot reasonably be claimed that evidence for Trump's massively dodgy dealings are merely part of a Democrat witch hunt. This book is good, solid investigative journalism, but it has one major flaw. In order to show how criminal Trump's Russian backers are, Hettena has to give detailed backstories of each. So there are many pages on Russian extortion rackets, money laundering, swindles, prostitution rings, etc., which have nothing to do with Trump other than showing the type of people with whom he chooses to do business. Golden shower or not, it seems clear that Putin is holding something over Trump. It is amusing to see the erstwhile liberal hero Julian Assange taken down a few pegs. Hettena shows Assange's WikiLeaks to be essentially a conduit for Russian propaganda and disinformation. That sour laugh is the most fun you will get out of this book, however. Most of it is grim reading stuff.